currently April 30th, 2024. I have not uploaded a video in a while. I've been working on a lot of storyboard projects, and a lot of them are mine, but some have been indie projects with friends, and they've been okay, but can't really show those, so get it down. So this is difficult because I can't track anything that I'm doing right now, and that's frustrating because I need to see. Like, it's down, so I can't see anything, and it's really frustrating. Also, this app offers like embedding for certain widgets, and some widgets don't work that well. Like, I need to give it access to the cookies, and it doesn't work on my iPad or my phone at that, and that's really annoying. So I have to have like my laptop open to do anything. I'm like, this is so time consuming, but whatever. So we are going to rotate. Like, look at this. My internet's down. Grass needs to be cut. Oh, butterfly. For a little bit. Because hard to record films of my backyard that won't dox me, so yay. And it's very difficult to want to work on anything when your Wi-Fi is like out, so it's not really the most appealing thing to work on right now, but it's so close. Focus. 2 days passed, and I forgot to kind of record some footage, but I finished my portfolio, and it was not my portfolio, my storyboard things for my portfolio. It was fine. I have hair in my mouth. I've been working on that project for so long, about 2 months I think, and it, like, me spending a lot of time on projects kind of drains a lot out of me. So I'm like, I just need this done, I need this out the way. And like, I listened to some podcasts about like storyboarding and stuff, and I realized that after looking at so many people's portfolios, sometimes they just have like a scene that is boarded out. Like, it doesn't have to be like a huge epic story. So that after realizing that, I was like, oh, I guess I could just upload like maybe the first act of my story and just have that polish, and then the second act I'll get to like a whole different time. And yeah, I think from now on I'm gonna just have it like secluded to like one scene, which is like strange that I never thought about it again. And my AC turning on, because I did like a storyboard about like, I say like so much. I did a storyboard based off of the Babysitter's Club, Claudia and the New Kid, and I literally wrote a scene for it. And like when I showed it to some industry professionals, they didn't really question if the story was going to expand further than that. And I was like, oh, I guess I could just continue the one scene thing from now on, so I don't like drive myself crazy for spending like too much trying to complete a whole big story. Which I have like my own thoughts on it, because a lot of like portfolio advice for storyboards is like, just pick a simple story, and it's like when you think of that, you're like, I don't want to do simple, I want to have like this big idea and whatnot. And it's like, a simple story isn't bad, you know. So that's it. That's kind of where I am at. I updated my portfolio, put it on speed deck. I will say that like I've improved since working on my like storyboarding month thing, because I like got frustrated that like my skills weren't up to par. But like, I think from this new storyboard, after like analyzing some boards properly, I think I got a handle on it, and I can now perform even better once I like send it to like people for feedback. I can show you the site. So like, this is my portfolio. It's gone through like many phases of like redesign because I want it to be like kind of cohesive, but this is the new board I just completed. And then this one was like another board I did like, I think back like 2 months ago, and I got tired. I got notes on it, and I was like, okay, I'll add those notes. But like I got tired working on it for a little bit, so like it's not updated. And then I have like this. I made this back in like November or December, something like that. Yeah, and like I got feedback, and it was like, make it more simpler. And then one of my friends was like, I like seeing information about things like text and what your thought process is. And I was like, I really don't like when I have like text on my thing, but sure, I'll like add it. Here's me with pink and blue hair. And like the next step for my portfolio is like updating my character design thing, because these are like from earlier this year, and like while they're not bad, I do like I've improved since. So I'm like, I made new design, so I gotta like add them in there. But like, none of these are bad. They're just here. Which I'm showing it through the like card. Here's like what it actually looks like when recruiters and whoever opens up my site. And like you would click this button, which yeah, hopefully it sends them there, and then you click through essentially, and like have this like open up for people to see. Please focus. Okay, that's as good as that gets. Okay. So I do like thumbnails and story exposition and all that stuff. I like thumbnails in a like mind mappy type of way, and because my mind just can't like think like chronologically, so I just did it in that way because it just helps me think of all the scenarios and how to flesh that out. So if you can't think chronologically, my maps they work. And here's character design and all that stuff. I hate that it like kind of does like this blank page thingy for a little bit, and I updated this the other day and I was like really proud because I like finally added some sort of new content. Yeah, so got a glimpse of my portfolio of, you know, the work that I do. It's not like industry standard yet, but like I'm slowly getting there and improving, and I have to like acknowledge that I am improving, and it's like I will get there when I get there. Like I'm so bad at explaining. I just gotta be like kind to myself, because it's like it's really easy to like be mean to yourself because you're like, I'm not working, and like you start having doubts that your like capabilities is good and whatnot. But I'm like, I've improved so much since graduating. I've also am almost a year in of unemployment and graduation, post-graduation, and like it's easy to be like, oh, the work I'm doing is not good, and it's like, no, you focus on progress rather than where you are right now. Like, yeah, unemployment sucks, but like, I'm gonna be real, we won't have like another opportunity just to like kind of sit down and improve upon your skills. It's like once you're working, you kind of don't get a moment to like stop and do whatever you want. So I've been managing all of this like within the past 2 months on, what was that called, Xtiles, because I saw it on Instagram and someone like promoted it, and I was like, this looks really interesting and probably what I need. So I'm gonna show you what Xtiles actually is. Yay. So this is what the Xtiles thing looks like if you download like the app version. If this will focus, thank you. And it's kind of like Notion, but like a little bit easier because I don't like the design of Notion, so that's why I kind of went with this. They do have templates. I just like kind of used someone else's template that was like provided. They had a really cute design, and then of course over time I've been like removing things that I find kind of like useless. I don't use it, so I'm like, I'm taking this out. But like, here's the homepage. I don't actually stay on this page often because I'm like, this is just for aesthetics. And you can tell, I said 2 months ago, I've been using this since like January apparently. It's kind of cool. And here's the page that I'm often looking at, which, yay, if this will focus, thank you. So I like, please. I was fighting for my life at this, but as you can see, yes, thank you. And in this area we have like a calendar, and you can pretty much like assign tasks for yourself. And I kind of treat it like Canvas, because I miss Canvas, not gonna lie. And I made a lot of assignments for myself, so I could like plan out things accordingly. Like this little eclipse, portfolio day, and then each task was divided up by like project. So I really like, I wanted it to be finished honestly kind of earlier. Like I wanted to like, finish this by like last month essentially, but that didn't happen because I got burnt out at some point. I get burnt out, and like I figured out that I'd like stay burnt out for like 2 weeks. So if you can plan out things like that, and let's see, there we go. So like essentially this project started in February, and I broke it down by like the amount of panels, because I was aiming to make this like 3 minutes, and I was like doing the math. I think 56 panels equates to like probably 1 minute. So I was like, okay, I'll break this down into so-and-so tasks, and then I started doing thumbnails of those 56 panels, and there we go, and that's how I managed the project. At some point, of course, I suffered through burnout because I felt like I wasn't seeing like proper progress, and then I switched over to doing this, which looks really chaotic, but it's like me visually seeing what projects I'm actually working on. So then I broke it down by media, because a lot of these are storyboards and character design, and one of those comics, but like sometimes I'm going to just do character design of one story. So then I have like media, progress, and operation, and what's completed. So since I just finished this one, I just put done, and those things are started or in progress. And then, because I was working on Ivana's Blood Ritual, which is the project, I get caught up in just like importing the thumbnails into the program I use, and I ink it out, and then I would get to invest in cleaning up one panel, and that like contributed to my burnout. So then I started breaking down into like this, and I started like rough, cleans, and grayscale, and I was just like tracking it down as I go through, and that's like been kind of helpful. This is like not all up to date, but whatever. And then I have things for my character design, comic, and storyboarding stuff, and then other boring shit. I don't like update my resume, but I have to. So because of this, all these things, I do end up making tasks on the side. So if I make a task or whatever, this is blah, you can add a due date, but let's make it today, and then add time, and then right, it's not what it is. Like 12. Okay, there we go. And then it would like highlight yellow, and you can also like add a reminder, like 1 hour before, and then it pops up like that, and then it would send notifications like this. Uh-oh. There we go. Just send notifications. It's a reminder for what's due, and that's really helpful because I also get them on my phone. So like here, it's like due today, blah 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 blah, and then expanding, blah blah blah. So that's, excuse me. So that's what I've been doing for 2 months. I can't remember, but I started doing this because I've been working on some people's like indie projects, and I've came to realize that I get really frustrated easily because like some projects don't reflect the things that I want to make or like the message that I want to convey to people, which is like I am really lenient. Not lenient. I lean more towards like girl media and like friendship oriented groups, and that's like I like it also because when I like speak to people that are neurodivergent and queer and all this stuff, because that's what I am, and it's really important to me, so that's why I kind of want to convey, even though I'm also kind of frustrated at myself because sometimes those are a lot to tackle, and like it's hard. It's really hard to like make stories based around it because I'm like, is this too much? How do I, like, you have to go through and think like if you have to dumb this down or whatnot. So I like make really big elaborate stories to like storyboard and convey through character design, and like it gets a lot. New projects, sometimes I just do not vibe with it, and like that's no disrespect to the people I've worked with or around. Just sometimes the stories aren't for me, and I kind of find it. I'm not making the stories that I want to make within this team project, and it's like fine to realize that, but it's a team project. Doesn't. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I can only do so much. I can only provide what they ask me for, and hopefully directions are clear so I can, and then not leave kind of frustrated or whatnot. That's just me. So, yeah. I am so bad at uploading to YouTube, and it's because a lot of the time I am sitting at my computer and also on my iPad, and I'm just drawing, and I'm like, that can't really be that entertaining, even though I watch, like, literally YouTube videos of people kind of doing it, but they have the ability to leave the areas that they're in. Since I do not have a job, I don't have money, so I cannot travel out around, and if I do, of course it comes at a cost of like my parents being like, I'm gonna promote them, please commission me so I have some money to go out and make things and buy art supplies and not be stuck in my house all day, because I do miss seeing my friends and miss being around. I miss not being alone. And while I do see my friends on Discord, it's fine. It's just the presence. Bye. I can't say much, but commission me and make really cute art or scary art. Either or, I'm in between.